Megan Myers is in studio with us this morning. First of all, Megan, good morning.
Good morning.
And Megan is here to talk about a concert that is coming up in Palmyra. First of all, give us the particulars, the when and the where for this concert you got coming up.
Okay, well, we're doing the Back to My Roots concert. Like I said, my name is Megan Myers. I've been in country music for quite a while now, just local stuff. But I am planning on doing a concert. It's at Halls Hall in Palmyra, Illinois. The show starts at 7, but the doors open at 6:30. We're going to have, it's basically going to be a big coming back to the music party because I've been out for a while. You can get tickets at the door. They're $6 a piece. There's meals, there's concessions. They're separate from the ticket fee, but if you'd like to enjoy that, that would be wonderful. We're basically taking a more or less rock group and mixing it with some like a country singer. So we've got a real unique sound. It's going to be, we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about you first of all. As you say, this is coming up on the 26th, and
Sure.
for those who know about Halls Hall, right there in downtown Palmyra, the old, I believe it's the old Ben Franklin
Yes,
store.
it is.
Yeah, right there. And as you alluded to, of course, you've named it Back to My Roots concert, and you put in some time in the music business, and then kind of one thing or another came about, and then you had to walk away from it.
Right. Yeah, I took a break. We had some family issues, and of course, some kids were born, and that takes time. But I'm really, really happy that, I decided to make the decision to come back to it because I miss all the people. I miss my followers that used to follow me around to all the local, Opries and the parties and stuff like that. And it's really great to have the chance. It's a blessing to have the chance to get back into it. And I'm really looking forward to kind of playing my own stuff now. I wrote an album of songs. It's called Back to My Roots. So we're just kind of doing a concert named after it.
And you were telling me before we started here that now you put in some time in your previous foray into the music business. You put in some time in Nashville even.
Absolutely. We've played everything down there. We used to walk the streets and just walk in and, hey, I'd like to sing a couple. And they, the people down in Nashville are so down home, generous, just wonderful people down there that just want to have the chance to get their words out, kind of like me. And that's what this album is all about. It's back to my roots. It's back to the old original country style. You don't hear a whole lot of that sound today, so I kind of thought, well, why not be unique and different and kind of change a little bit of the sound, because a lot of the songs that you hear today are more on the pop version. I'd like to stay kind of grounded to my roots and try something new, and just hopefully people enjoy it.
Yeah. And something you kind of alluded to, and something else you and I talked about beforehand. Before, you were basically covering other people's stuff.
That's right.
And now you have, back to your roots. You're
Exactly.
performing your own material now.
Yes. A lot of my material that kind of mixes the styles of country and bluegrass and rock that I grew up with, which I think I'm really looking forward to seeing what people think about my material. And a lot of my stuff, I think, has a really positive biblical even message to it, and I'm just really, if I can make a difference in one life, brighten somebody's day, touch somebody's heart, that's really what I'm doing this for.
Sure. And I mean, country music is all about people relating life experiences, that kind of
Exactly.
thing, and having some time pass between your first time around and now, that's helped you along the way too.
Right. Yeah. A lot of stuff in my life has made me grow up really fast. I've had some personal issues, some health issues, and it all, if you listen to my originals, they all kind of they touch on that base. and they're really heartfelt. I really try to sing from my heart, and I always said I won't do anything that doesn't, play anything that doesn't really have a meaning to me or that doesn't touch me in some way, because I can't put my heart into it and make it mine. So
Sure. So, talk about you mentioned the folks that you have brought together to perform with you on this show. Talk about those folks.
we've got a great group of guys that are actually rock based. There's Tommy Llewellyn. He's our bass player. I mean, such a talented musician. He can follow just about anything. Really looking forward to doing a show with him. Brian McCure plays guitar. The neat thing about him is he also does mandolin and he plays harmonica, but he really has rock roots. So that's kind of a unique thing, because he kind of throws in a bluegrass feel to a rock feel to, he can just about do anything. So talented. And then we have Shane Decker, who is on drums. He is one of the best drummers that I have seen around here. He's just great. He can follow anything. They're all just great people to play with. They're loving, they're kind, and them doing this for me really, really touches my heart, and I want to thank them in public for all they do for me. So they work really hard.
So is there a story about how you got together with these guys?
A little bit of one. We were actually, me and my fiance are kind of the ones that came up with the idea to get this music out here. Let's do a show. But we were having trouble because the players that I usually play with, they have other places to play and, family stuff and whatnot. So my fiance came up with the idea, well, I've heard of some guys that might be, a good mix, and we can try something unique. So we called a few of these players, and they said, yeah, we'd love to try something different, try something new that we're not accustomed to, and kind of learn some stuff along the way with you. And so we got together and we rehearsed, and I'm telling you what, it was a great rehearsal. It was like way awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded great.
You have your guitar with you. We have a couple of minutes. If you could share something that the folks will hear at that show on July 26th. What do you got for us?
Well, I'll just do a chorus of one of the ones that I wrote for my friend recently that has passed away. It's got a lot of history and background when you really get into the story of it and the whole song. But it's just one that I wrote in honor of him to do at this show.
The gentleman you were telling me about before. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Bobby Abel ran Ridge Runners Jamboree in Ewing. I'm sure a lot of people have gone to their show. They've been going for quite a few years now. And he's really the one who pushed me and said, hey, we miss you. You need to get back into this. And the last phone call I had with him, we were getting ready to do a show, and this was Friday. The show was going to be the following day, and that was actually the last time I talked to him. He said, make your show daddy proud. So that's what I'm doing.
Very good. So Megan Myers right here.
I'm sorry for the way I was hard-headed and high-strung. I did some things you weren't proud of when I was growing up, but you came into my life. Now I never think twice about saying things I need to say, even when the time ain't right. 'Cause I love you and I miss you, oh, that I think you know. Thanks so much for not letting me give up. And when I was wrong, your love still stays strong, and I'm thankful for the chance to say the words I didn't say to you. 'Cause I love you.
Once again, give us the information the folks need to be able to come and see the Back to My Roots concert.
Okay, well, if you want to come to Palmyra to Hall's Hall, that's where it's going to be at. Doors open at 6:30. The show is at 7. It's $6 at the door. There's also a nice meal that they're going to set up for us and concessions. They're separate from the ticket fee. It's just going to be a really great show. We wrote some new material. We want to kind of see how it goes, and it's just a chance to get to play what's in my heart.
And
So-
they're going to hear a little bit of, they're going to hear country, they're going to hear rock and bluegrass and gospel, and
Right.
The folks are going to get the whole package.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is
sir.
there any place, any contact place, a number or a website or anything like that folks can go to?
Sure. If you want to email me with questions about the show, it's Megan's Music, MEGANS Music, MUSIC 0 @gmail.com. I'm on Facebook. If you want to do a search for Megan Myers 100 at yahoo.com, that's a way you can get in contact with me, friend me. You can kind of see the shows. I have a lot of them that are going to be listed as far as bookings and that on there as well. If you have questions about the show, you can actually call me, 573-822-0975. I'd be happy to give you the information. If you have questions, want to know extra bookings or anything, you can get a hold of me there.
Very good. A lot of ways to find out about the Back to My Roots concert and about Megan Myers. Megan, we appreciate the visit.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.